what's up, what's up? This is Australian Strongman here. Say, how about this humidity? So in today's video we have a full day of eating, and then later on in the day we're going to have a heavy session, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's get started. Have breakfast. So we're starting off with 4 eggs on toast. Breakfast isn't the same every day, but I always eat eggs. I get my eggs from a local family business, not far from here. They tend to be better than the ones from the supermarket. You know, they're bigger, when you cook them they're more yellow and they just taste better. They also work out to be cheaper, so that's pretty good. So this is it, 4 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and sometimes I have a tomato with my breakfast. I wasn't going to have it today, but I thought I'd just show you that this is what I do have sometimes. I'll pop 2 multivitamins and a litre of water. Alright, here we are for meal number 2. Sometimes after breakfast I'll actually have a second breakfast where it's like a smoothie with, I'll have like banana and berries and stuff like that. But today I'm not really feeling that hungry, so I'm not going to force it. It's not a big deal. So this is my second meal here. It's just rice, tuna, throw in some mayonnaise just to get a bit more fat in there. And also make the meal actually, enjoyable, because it's 200 grams of rice and 200 grams of tuna, so I've got to get this down and got to make it taste as good as possible, I also have one more multivitamin as I eat. I like to eat multivitamins with all my meals, and another litre of water. So let's get it. Still no beef. Alright, so that's my last meal until I train this afternoon. So we'll let that digest for a few more hours and then we're ready to go.
I was drinking water, fucking pussy.
Alright, so here I have my Gatorade with some carb powder. I'll start drinking this at the beginning of the workout and just pretty much sip on it all the way through. So I'm constantly getting some fuel as I'm training, because, and I'm also losing a lot of fluid, so I'm drinking water as well throughout the session. And there's electrolytes in the Gatorade as well, so that's all sorted. And then I'll also have at the start of the workout a scoop of creatine. Alrighty, we'll get stretching, get warmed up. Gonna do some heavy rows, or I like to call them cheat rows or woolam rows. And then we're going to go on to heavy frame carry on the driveway. So I haven't done heavy farmers since, what was it? I think it was like winter last year, where I did 195 kilos each hand up the driveway here. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done heavy grip work like this. So we're starting off, at a medium sort of weight, like still heavy for me at this stage. But yeah, we're going to build this up really good, So stay tuned for some of that as well. The strongest frame carry in Australia, right here. So normally I'd start off with front squats before the rows, but I did squats a few days ago, so my legs are still sort of recovering from that. So I'm just going to back off from the squats for today and just stick with the rows and the frame carry. That should be enough. That's the natural life. That's right. I'm natural. That's right. Say something. Say something. Do something. Please. Alright, now that we're warmed up, we're going to start adding some weight now. So the thing with these rows, I like to use these for my accessories for deadlifts. And I do it on my light week. So my heavy week on deadlift is just, you do your heavy sets, whatever, your regular deadlifts. And then in between heavy deadlift sessions, I'll do speed deadlifts. This is a very common thing to do for recovery and for giving your body a rest from heavy deadlifts, because it does take a lot out of you. I do like to do speed deadlifts, but I think these are really good because with the woolam rows, it's sort of like a speed deadlift still. So I'll just show you real quick. So what you're doing is just, and Eddie Hall has talked about this with his speed deadlifts. When he does speed deadlifts, he gets it just past his knees, and then he'll drop the bar. He won't lock out, because anyone can pretty much lock it. Most people have good lockout, and if you don't have a problem with lockout, then it's not necessary to really do lockouts with your speed deadlifts, because If you get the bar over your knees, you pretty much got it. Same thing with this. I'll speed deadlift it past my knees the way any haul does, except instead of just going back down, I'll do a row and contract my back and pull it in, and that's all that power. Fast twitch muscle fibers are getting activated, and you're really getting a lot of power out of it. So just like a normal deadlift setup, I'll use the same stance as I would with a regular deadlift. Just like that. Today we'll work up to heavy rows like this, sets of 5. Probably somewhere between 200 and 220 kilo. You know, it's got to be heavy if you want it to work really well. One thing I forgot to mention is that with this exercise, there are 2 ways I like to do it. So the way I'm doing it today is that when I'll do the row, I'll lower it down, but I won't actually drop it to the floor. I'll get it about probably like a couple inches from touching the ground, catch all the momentum, and then pull it all back up again. So this makes it a lot harder. But however, I do sometimes like drop it fully to the ground, reset, and then go for another rep again. So you can do it both ways. So it's really training my strength from the floor. And also when you catch that weight, that momentum stretches your back out. It's really good for back development. So I'm not going to reveal the weights for what I'm doing here with frame carry because, as Matthias says, competition never sleeps. So we'll find out later on in the year.
I broke the law in Madrid, and I'll do it again. I got a bitch in every city that I ever been. I thought the money would do something for the sadness in me, but I'm deeper in the abyss than I have ever been. I got 2 million other tracks that all sound like this. So this flow is for the kids that all miss that shit. But really, I can give a fuck what anybody miss. I'm too chaotic and the music don't reflect that shit. You think you got it? Oh, you think you got it? I always promise I would never rap about it. Not that I'll keep our promise, but know that I'm still being honest. The help I needed coming. Now I'm pushing the button to self-destruct me. And no, I don't wanna talk about it. I'll never take it back. I'm offer to try to help me out of it. It's just a matter of time until I rest my eyes, go to sleep and never come out of it.
One thing you got to do when you're doing frame carries and farmers walks, especially, is when you're walking, you look straight ahead. Don't look down. You look straight. Don't even look at the finish line. Just keep looking ahead. And just keep going until that down call is said. Otherwise, you're just gonna. The more you look down, your body's gonna start going down. It's just a natural thing, you know. So, yeah, look up. Don't look down. All right, now that we've finished our heavy session, we're gonna go inside, get the calories in, just to refuel ourselves and get the protein to our muscles really quick. Alrighty, this brings us to our last meal of the day. Here we have some rice, broccoli, and some lamb. Another multivitamin and another litre of water. This is pretty much what I have for dinner 90% of the time. And it's either gonna be lamb or chicken for the most part. And sometimes on occasion, it will be beef or pork. So yeah, that's it. If you're a vegan, then substitute the lamb for something like a dal or some beans. Same thing today with the tuna and rice. Just substitute it with some beans. It works fine. You know, you can also grow muscle being a vegan. So this will generally be the last like full meal of the day. But what I might do is, because I've hit all my main meals for the day, if I feel like it, I might have something a little bit extra in the end of the day, kind of like a treat or something. So I might have some homemade rice pudding, or I don't know, some wheat bix or something. Just whatever, doesn't really matter. Just something sweet, probably something that tastes good. So as long as I'm getting the bulk of the main calories that I need, the good stuff, it's not really going to affect you that much. What matters is what you do long term, what you do most. So yeah, this is pretty much what it is. This is what it's all about. So train heavy, eat good, eat clean, and yeah. So thank you for watching the video, everyone. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next one. Take care, guys.